So a truck driver in Scranton gets pulled over for getting off the wrong exit, and he gets the book thrown at him. Did he deserve it? Well, let's talk about what other violations may have been racked up through this and what caused him to get pulled over to begin with. We're also going to do round 2 of the music trivia and the Tony Justice trivia for your chance to win 5 Bull Snot products. I'll tell you how to win at the end. Hey guys, it's Rob with the Trucking Resources channel. So I spend a lot of time on I-81. First of all, I love upstate New York. I live in the Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. I live in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania, but I'm near Harrisburg, I'm near York. So I do a lot of running up that way. I used to have a dedicated run going to New York every night. So I have spent a lot of time going through Scranton, Pennsylvania on I-81. So when I first heard this report, I knew what happened, and I thought, boy, I know exactly what happened because I spent a lot of time there. But let me read to you what actually happened, and we'll talk about if there was any other violations, and maybe it's a good thing this driver's off the road. Well, so obviously I don't do stories about truck drivers that get off the wrong exit or get overweight fines, unless there's something else involved. So we'll just, here's the report from the Scranton Police Department's Motor Carrier Enforcement Unit. It says, our motor carrier enforcement team stopped this commercial vehicle where it was found to have 40,000 pounds of product when it exited a 10.5-ton weight limit exit. A level 1 inspection also revealed a suspended CDL, no logbook, and no registration for the trailer, which was last registered in 1999. The operator was also cited for a weight limit violation. The vehicle was towed for safety violations. It doesn't even get into talking about what the safety violations were. But was this a trap? You know, I mean, really, was it a trap? You have to notify drivers ahead of time if there's going to be, if you're not allowed off an exit, because apparently truck drivers just use whatever Google Maps you would use in your car tells you to use. So maybe they should have had signs on the exit like 2 miles ahead of time. And maybe they should have had another sign telling you what exit you should get off if your truck is too big for the exit. And maybe they should have another sign on the exit to tell you if you just got off the wrong exit. Maybe up at the top so you can see it first or you get pulled over. Who knows? This must have just been a trap by Scranton. Either way, another guy with no CDL, and I'm sorry, suspended CDL is no CDL as far as I'm concerned. Another guy taken off the road. There are some pictures here of the truck. It's a white Cascadia pulling a drop deck 3-axle trailer. In looking at it, part of the load is tarped, but I did zoom in on some pictures. I actually see some securement violations too, but just too big to explain. They may have actually gotten them for that. It just didn't say. It only said safety violations. Maybe they decided at this point it was just time to let him go. But ridiculous. Good job, Scranton Police. Get another one off. So many people in this world, a lot of government thinks we need more regulation. No, we need less regulation. Less regulation, but more enforcement. More enforcement. I want to be pulled over twice a week into a weigh station and have somebody just check my license. Here, check my license. There you go. Look, my license. They can read registrations now going down the road. Yeah, look at my license. See that I'm a CDL driver. But enough on that. Let's do some music trivia. All right, so let me go over quick how this works. To answer the question, I'm going to ask you two questions. One is going to be about general trucking music. The other one is going to be about Tony Justice. They are separate, and you're going to answer it on my Facebook page at Trucking Resources. The Trucking Resources Facebook page is going to have the question. You answer it. The first person to answer it gets put on a list, and we're going to give away 5 Bull Snot products to 2 different people, or 1 person if somebody wins everything. But you can only answer on Facebook. Please do not answer in the comments here. Facebook is the only way to do it on the Trucking Resources page. So the last question that we had was who lives at 229 Jackson Street, and we have a winner. And 229 Jackson Street is where Teddy Bear lived. I turned that truck around on a dime and headed straight for Jackson Street, 229. The other question was about Tony Justice and what song he released and was going to quit, was going to actually get out of music to focus on his wife's breast cancer treatments. And this song went crazy, and after her treatments were over, she's in great shape now, but after her treatments were over, he went back to music because this song had blown up so much, and that, of course, was his signature song, Last of the Cowboys. So here is the next round of questions. This question, I actually got to look at my computer here because it's so funny, I'll laugh. I need the name of the waitress and where she works. She is described as... She is described as built like a burlap bag full of bobcats, which apparently is a good thing. What waitress is built like a burlap bag full of bobcats, and where does she work? Next one, for the Tony Justice question. By the way, I want to say this about Tony Justice. His family lost Mama J last week, which is Tony Justice's mom. Mama Justice, and we're definitely thinking about you, and we know that it was a long road. I've been watching on Facebook what was going on, and yeah, very, very sorry for your loss, Tony. I'm sure the whole trucking community is. But let's get to the question here, and if you're a big Tony Justice fan, you already know the answer, but he did write a song about it. And it's pretty easy to find the answer. What is the name of Tony Justice's truck? Now, this isn't a trick question. Right now, Tony Justice, if you follow him on Facebook, is driving a truck for Bennett that's called, I believe he calls it the Side Chick. Beautiful, flat top Peterbilt. But that is not the truck I'm talking about. As you know, there's a truck. It's his truck. The reason he's driving this other truck right now is because it's going through a major restoration. But it is his baby, has been for a long time, and that is the name of the truck that I want. And if you know anything about Tony's faith and the way he loves trucking, you would see that it's actually the perfect name for this truck. Anyway, guys, only answer on the Facebook Trucking Resources page under where it asks this question. The first person to answer goes on the list. You got to answer correctly. First person to answer correctly goes on the list. And on January 1st next year, I'm going to pull 2 separate winners off the list. One for music trivia, one for Tony Justice trivia. And you will win 5 Bull Snot products. And Van Brown, the guy who owns Bull Snot, just reached out to me and he said, hey, how about this? How about I also send them a Tony Justice CD and a Bull Snot hat? I wish I had my Bull Snot hat with me. It's actually upstairs. I should have put it on for this. But I change my hats out all the time for you guys that know. But next video, I'll be wearing a Bull Snot hat. Anyway, thanks, guys, for watching. Comment. I read all the comments. I try to respond to a lot of them. Just don't comment with answers about this. Only comment on that on Facebook. Anyway, guys, also, if you want to email me, you can, finchresources@gmail.com. I already told you I'm on Facebook, but I'm also on Instagram under the Trucking Resources name. So, thanks a lot, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one.